Hello and welcome back into Maypole Farm, guys. Well, a very busy Maypole Farm still, because we're still racing to get all these crops in. And yeah, this could be a bad idea, because this hitch is just too short, to be honest. Yeah, you'll see now it's rubbing the back end all the time. And it's the same with the New Holland, the gold one they've added. I think it was in DLC or whatever. It does exactly the same thing. So I'm guessing this could be based off that. But yeah, as you can see, like, it's rubbing, it's twisting, it's falling over. I'm not even going that fast. And it's where it's stuck on my pipe, to be honest, as I'm turning. So yeah, I wish someone would look into that, or Chris S. Riley S. See if you can do anything about that. Because it's just hanging off the back of my harvester at the moment. It's not even being pulled properly. So yeah, there we go, it's up straight again now. So that's why I've started using tractors to pull the headers around, because yeah, doing it with the actual harvester is an absolute nightmare. It just keeps getting stuck on the back of it. So yeah, I would say use a tractor to move the headers, especially this one anyway. It's the same with the New Holland, the gold one. It does exactly the same thing. So frustrating. Right then, let's get him set up with a worker. Yeah, he went through here nicely. Happy days. Right then, is the worker going to work? Yes. Sweet. Right then, that means I can carry on with other jobs. And yeah, I'm by the spinnery again now, guys, so I'm going to try this trailer with a tractor now. And this is getting very frustrating. So if it don't work with a tractor, I don't know why it ain't taking it. Is it because it ain't bales? I don't know. And I don't see why it won't take loose cotton, to be honest. Cotton's cotton at the end of the day, whether it's a bale or loose. But yeah, that's still not right. Something's still not right there, because our back wheels don't even seem like they're touching the floor. Unless that's my eyes. So I don't know whether the trigger's buried in any way, but I don't think it's worth doing any landscaping, because you can see the checkered lines where the triggers actually go. So I don't think there's anything stopping it. But yeah, I got my sheep on distributing now, so we will end up with wool from distributing it. So yeah, well, I'm going to try it again, but I've tried it a couple of different ways now. I'm coming from the left, I'm coming from the right. But it's saying loading zone, but it's got the tipping trigger there as well. So I don't know, I'm quite confused. Right. So let's try it one more time. This is probably pointless, absolutely pointless. Just wasting your time and mine, to be honest. Right, I'm coming from this angle, trying to get as close as the building as I can. And I just ain't getting the trigger anyway, guys. So if anyone else is having a problem with the spinnery on this map, please let me know in the comments, guys. And maybe we can get hold of the map maker and see if we can change it or have a look into it. Right then, so I've done a potato field now. That's harvested. So yeah. Right, let's get the header back on this trailer. Because yeah, it is a bit of a tight squeeze to get into this field, I'm not going to lie. So this is going to be another one of them fields. I'm going to have to mulch all the bushes and get all the wood chip, which ain't a bad thing, because it's keeping my productions running. But yeah, I think we got a couple of million litres already, and we haven't done half of the stuff in some of the fields. So it's good in one way, because my production is never going to stop running out. It just means I can put all my time and effort into fields and prep work for my fields. I've got to keep mixing it up somewhere along the line. But yeah, we'll see as we go. Right, one of the good features, because I'm useless at sticking these headers on, keep an eye on that header, and there we go, little flick, and yeah, it's stuck on there now. So yeah, I do like that features they've added where they've reset it. That's good. For someone like me who don't stick them on properly, It's actually perfect. Right then, as you can see, it's pretty tight all the way down here, both sides. But yeah, you've got to go through that woodland in front of us to get there, and there's wood, well, trees either side, and yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare. Right, so I'm going to pull over, and yeah, I'm going to show you the other problem I've encountered as well. And yeah, it's my bales. As you can see, there's bales missing. So yeah, I've lost 4 bales somewhere. They've just disappeared. And when I take the straps off and reset it, it actually says, yeah, it's only 40 bales now. So yeah, that's a bit weird. I don't know where they've gone. They've literally disappeared. Hey ho. So that's what happens when you save your game sometimes. So yeah, I would have been better off putting it in storage first and then saving my game. But yeah, that's the first time it's done that. So I don't know whether it's because of the trader, I don't know whether it's because I've had them strapped, I don't know whether, I just don't know. And I don't know where they've gone. They've literally just disappeared. But hey ho, that's Farming Simulator feel. But yeah, I don't know, crazy. Right then, so I've cut that field now down the bottom. So I've got to start baling again. And that should be the last of them fields over here now. But like I said, there's a fence or a bush in between the 2 fields up here I want to take away, and I might just have it as one massive grass field. But I will have to plough it all in and start again probably. Which will pay for itself in the long run, but yeah, it's going to be more hard work to sort out. Right, let's quickly get around here. And as we're looking through here as well, guys, I don't know if you can see that big grey patch. It's like all mist, and it's only, yeah, coming up 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So yeah, that was a bit weird. I don't know why that's there. Right then, let me skip this, guys. Right, so we're on our last bit, and yeah, I'm running out of fuel badly. It's flashing in the red now. So yeah, last thing I want is the conk out up here, because it's a long way back to the farm. Right, so I'm going to get my little truck and see if I can actually fill that tractor up with the fuel, because that was the old idea. And yes, there's still 42 bales in there, so I haven't lost any out of that storage place. So yeah, I don't know where them bales have actually gone. They've just disappeared into thin air. So yeah, that was a bit of a strange one. I haven't encountered that on 25 yet. Right then guys, so yeah, I've got to go back all the way back to our pig farm now, which is right at the top of the map. So yeah, I'll probably skip this, guys, and I'll bring you back in a minute. Okay, right, so I picked up them. I think there's like 4, maybe let's just say 6 at the most, left in the field. Time I emptied the harvester as well. Right, so I'm just going to quickly go and pack this up, and then I'm going to try and fill up that tractor, to be honest. See if I can put the extra fuel in. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's going to get back to the farm otherwise. But we shall see. Right then, let me cut a little bit of this, guys, and I'll get my tractor in place and sort this out now. See if we can get it to work. Right, let's get rid of this bale. Boom. Right then. Let's pack him up as close as I can. Right, I'm not getting a trigger there, unless you can get it in the actual truck. Right. There is a nozzle. It'd be good if you could do that manually. I think that'd be a cool feature, that would. If you could actually pick up the nozzle and put it in your fuel tank. Because yeah, oh yeah, there's the trigger. As soon as I find the truck, happy days. Sweet. But yeah, that would be a cool feature if they added that, because you can do that on, what was I playing? It was Gold Rush, but it's Mining Simulator now, where you actually pick up the nozzle to fuel up things. Yeah, I think that'd be a cool feature. A bit more realistic again. Right. We need to set everything up now and take it all back to the farm again. Them bales, I might take that with a truck and take that to our goats and stick it in the storage down for our goats maybe. Come back again to this farm. Grab the loose bales I left on that field. Like I said, I think there's about 5 or 6 maybe. If that, but yeah, just guessing. And yeah, we'll head back to the farm then. Because yeah, I still got to take the Arctic back as well. Right. So yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll take this first, and I'll take this to the goats. Put that in storage down that end. At least we got a couple of bales if they need them. Alright, it ain't loads, but it should be alright to last a month at least. I can't remember how many goats I bought now. I don't think there was that many. Right then, let's see if I can get out here without crashing into the hedge. That would be nice. Oh yeah, cool. Right then, same again guys, I'll probably skip this journey. Yeah. But yeah, this is a good journey with this vehicle, I am liking it. Right then, let me just get around here and I'll skip it then guys, till I get back to the farm. Right then, here we are. Into the big drop. Yeah, I don't know if there's another entrance, I'll have to have a look around the farm properly. I've not had a chance to even do that yet, find another entrance. But yeah, that is pretty steep drop, that is. But yeah, it is pretty cool. And another thing with this storage mod I use, you can park vehicles in there. And yeah, as you can see, you can drive through that as well. So yeah, I thought that was a cool little feature. That's another reason why I keep using it. Because it's good to store some of your vehicles and equipment as well sometimes. And like I said, it's a bale and pallet storage. So yeah, it does the job. And I do like the old look about it as well. I don't think you can customise it apart from you can have it facing, like the door facing the other way if you wanted to as well. Right then, so this is where I got my cows. Excuse me. So I managed to sell a few of the base game ones, or the ones on this map, animal pens. And yeah, I put my own one in here, the one I normally use. But I have extended it a little bit. And I've stuck these milk containers, so I'm hoping if we produce any milk that they're going to go into there for storage. The same again, I don't just, yeah, I might buy some cows later on down the road, but I want to get some TMR started first. And hopefully that's going to be my slurry collection point, my slurry selection point, sorry. Bit tongue-tied again. Yeah, so that storage, you can have that facing either way the entrance to it. Right then, so this is a mod as well for distributing. So yeah, so there's all the goats. Got a job to see half of them, I think they're right there in the back. The grass is quite long as well. Right, so yeah, sorry guys. Yeah, so this is what I use to distribute my milk now, my goat's milk. So I don't have to handle pallets. This should fill up, I think it's 5,000 litres, yeah, capacity. And yeah, that's all it holds, is 5,000 litres, which ain't a lot. But as long as it's distributing, which I'm going to have to put it on now actually, like that. And it should go to any facility, factory that needs goat milk now. So yeah, that's pretty handy, that is. I do that with my sheep and also with my chickens. Right, we don't own any of these buildings, we don't own none of this land. We own this little bit by here. So I've stuck a couple of cell points on you, just to use up the room. But yeah, I don't even know whether I need to use any of these cell points. I like having my own cell points. There's quite a few different ones I use from my factories. Because there's some factories, like I said, they all come with their own cell points. And yeah, I'd like to put them on the map. It should give you better price than base game normally. But there is quite a few modded cell points I use as well, but I haven't got them on the map yet. But I got them on every other map I play on so far. Right. So how many was left? Yeah, there was only 6 left in that bottom end of the field. Right, so we'll all get set up ready to go now. And that'll be another job done. So that should be all the baling done now. For now. But I still got to harvest 2 grass fields for the silage pit. Which I started on the last episode. So yeah, I've still got a bit of silage to do. I'm not sure they've big them fields are, they could be okay. But yeah, I've got a massive amount of field work still to do. Prepping all the fields. Like I said, I might have to plough that top end where you can see the fence. I'll have to delete all that fence and then maybe plough them 2 fields together and that'll be one big massive field of grass. But I will probably have to plough it all just to start all over again, get it fresh. But yeah, that hill is pretty steep, so I don't know how my tractors are going to handle it with ploughing. That is going to be a test. Otherwise I'll have to bring my Exion up in that area, but big massive class. The Exion 5000. And yeah, go from there. Right, I need to get all these vehicles back now as well, which is going to be a task in its own, to be honest. This ain't a bad little mod, guys, as well, that little tanker. Could do with an update though, just for that tanker size. If they try again. So if they sorted that tanker out, the one which is fixed, because the other tankers they've added, they're like on a dolly, and yeah, I don't like them sort of tankers for reversing. But if they'd done it on the truck and put that as unreal, yeah, that'd be amazing. I'd definitely be using that a lot more. Right, so I give up with that cotton, as you can see. I'm just going to get it back to my farm, and like I said, I'll use the old Matana one now, and see if that'll take it loose. Like I said, I don't know why that ain't taking loose cotton. Cotton's cotton at the end of the day, guys, whether it's a bale or not. It still should work in a production. Right then. We're nearly at the farm, we shouldn't be that far away now actually. But yeah, like I said, if you want me to cut these journeys out, or speed them up, or if you want to see them, yeah, you need to leave me a comment, guys, because I'm not sure what you want to see. And obviously with these trips left in, the videos do go on a little bit longer. Right, so we're almost there. Right, I'm not sure how much wood chip I got in there. I've still got quite a bit in there already, I think. Maybe 500,000 litres. And I think we got a couple of million, or just over a million, in the productions as well, and by the productions. So yeah, we got an absolute ton of wood chip. And yeah, we're going to get an absolute ton more once I go round all my fields and stuff properly. Because yeah, I just haven't had the time. Trying to get all the harvest in first. Right then. So here's the production. I'm not sure which one it is. Right, is it on the front? Right, so I'm not going to trigger there. And I'm not going to trigger there. Right, okay. I'm probably on the wrong side. Let's try the other way. And if this don't work, then yeah, I think that one of the tipping points is on the actual side of the building, not in front of it. Yeah, so yeah, there it is there, look. Yeah. So they are two different buildings, even though I've stuck them both together. But yeah, my bad. Right, there we go. Bit of repositioning. Like I said, it was on the side. And there's the trigger straight away. So yeah, I don't know why it ain't working on the other one, on the map one. I don't know what the difference is, to be honest. Right, so that's full. Oh, okay. Yeah, the capacity can't be that big then. And look at that, guys. That's automatic tip-in for you. I'm not even in there. So that's what I said about some of these trailers. They're brilliant for topping up some of your stuff. Some of your productions or topping up your cows. You can just leave it parked there. And it will top most of them up. Right then. So what we got? Right, so I'm going to have to activate that. So now that's running. Production speed, right, we get 20, 21, 20 fabric and 216, that's not too bad. So yeah, it ain't going to be super fast production. But wool is full at 45,000 litres. Okay, that don't make sense because we haven't put wool in there yet. And I can't see no cotton. So I don't know whether that's just been converted to wool or what. I'm not sure, I'm going to have to check that now in a minute. Right, let's just put this in here for now. Yeah, that's weird. I can imagine how a sheep producing 45,000 litres of wool already. But yeah, I don't know. Wow, if it has, that's amazing, but where's the cotton gone? I just tipped into that because I couldn't even see how on the menu, to be honest, cotton. But I will have to check that now in a minute. Right then, let's go and get this sorghum out of the harvester. Right, let's get that emptied, get that sorted. Because yeah, this is all need to be sorted as well, all this field as well. Oh man, there's still so many jobs to do. This is ridiculous. Right. Is that going to hit it, or am I going to have to move? Yep, I'm going to have to move. It was close. Right, it only takes seconds to unload. Boosh. There we go. Right then, I will eventually get them back to the farm, but I'll leave them for now. Yeah, still loads of jobs to do yet. And I don't know whether I'm going to get them in this episode. Because yes, it is quite long. Right, another 23 minutes now already. Right. Let's get this back to the farm. Probably chuck it straight into the silo with the rest of the stuff. Like I said, I'm trying to keep it all in one place for the moment. And just use my my greenhouses. Because I need to start everything up and running now. We're in the second month now, so yeah, normally I'm already up and running with everything. But I haven't started anything off because I wanted to show you guys before I started it all. Rather than just say, oh look, we've just done this, I've got this, I've just made this. And yeah, it sort of misses out loads of steps then. Right, I just need to work out which production I want up and running and which specific item I need for that production to get it up and running for what I want, if that makes sense. Right then. So that's the one part. Right, we know what we're doing in here. I just need to get everything up and running, but most of it does need manure. Right, lime is lime, we're doing that from the start. Yeah, we're at 94,000 litres of lime. Right, herbicide, well not herbicide, sorry, liquid fertiliser. Digestate, right, I need to start distributing digestate so I can get my dried fertiliser up and running. Right, and I have got digestate in the BGA, 21,000 litres. Right, okay, so I'm going to have to put that on distributing. Right. These, I'm going to have these on distributing. I have to put everything on distributing basically. Right there for my greenhouses. Yeah, I need manure for quite a few of my productions, to be honest. Right, and I can see cotton on here, guys, if we're going alphabetical order. Because yeah, it seems to be going alphabetically. And I definitely can't see no cotton. But yeah, I've put cotton in there. It must have just turned to wool. That's all I can put it down to. Yeah, I definitely can't see cotton in there, guys. But if you're using this production and you see anything different, yeah, please let me know in the comments, guys. Because I'm usually on the ball with most of these things, but yeah. Right, we need to get some barley in there, and we can start there with seed production. And as you can see, 1,000 in, 1,000 out. That's what I want to see. So that's one. We got one for corn as well for seed. Does exactly the same. Which one's this? Oh, that one's digestate, but you need lime for that one. But that's solid fertilizer. And yeah, there's quite a few different recipes for silage as well. What do we need for that one? Digestate again. Right. So this is the one I've been using at the moment, and it's doing straw silage. And I think it's giving me digestate as well, actually. Yeah, so I've got 72,000 litres of digestate and 145 litres of silage from straw. Right then, but all these now, as you can see, we're up into the 3,000s, 2,000s in all these productions now with the greenhouses. So yeah, I'll probably have to get all them up and running and start these all distributing properly now as well. Right, sorry guys, I pressed the wrong button then. But yeah, same again, if we had manure, we would produce a lot more. I think over double. Just for adding manure. Right, let's start hitting all these on distributing now. If they don't go anywhere, then yeah, we just have to sell them. But I know the peas, potatoes, they all go in lots of different productions. Strawberries are going lots of different productions. Spring onions goes in one production I'm definitely wanted to go to. Yeah, and that's going to be like the money maker straight away. Right then, so if I put these on distributing as well. So we got the wheats, the barleys, the corns. So this is going to help with my seed production straight away. We got cotton here as well. That's on distributing now, so we might be able to sort out the map spinnery if it goes there. We're producing straw as well from this production. So I don't know whether I can start distributing that as well. Or otherwise just save it up in there for a while. And yeah, I'm going to have to do this with all these greenhouses now, guys. So yeah, bear with me. Because I'm going to have to go through all these and make sure they're all distributing. And sugar cane, we're up to 16,000 litres of sugar cane. But I don't know whether I've got a sugar production. Which does sugar cane. So I'm going to have a look. Whether I got anything installed or whether there's something base game or whether there's something already on the map. But now we got all these distributing, guys. The money is going to start flowing very quickly. even though I got hardly anything at the moment. I'd say give me 2-3 months. As long as I'm producing what I need, then I can probably buy the map. So yeah, we shall see. Right then, this video is going on quite a long time as well, guys. I do apologise. But I am trying to show you as much as I can in my processes and what I'm doing. Because you can see there, guys, once I start this production up and running, this is my #1 production. But the tofu was just been added to, like I said, to the update of one of them. That could be a battle between this one and the tofu production. Because this one gives me loads of byproducts and it gives me the flour I want for other productions, but it actually gives me like a lot of byproducts. So I'm going to put everything in there as well, distributing. The only thing what don't distribute, I think, is the byproducts. So my byproducts from this building is going to be chaff, stones, and pig food. So that'll help us to get our pigs up and running as well. But all I need is a couple of cornfields, and that's going to be my pig food sorted for the rest of the game as well. Because yeah, I'll show you a little trick with one of the bits of equipment I use once we get to that stage. And as long as it hasn't had an update since the last time I used it, then yeah, we're going to get lots of pig food just from corn, without adding 3 or 4 or 5 different ingredients. Right then, so I must have missed this one, so we'll get all this on distributing as well. And like I said, I'm going to have to check whether there's a sugar mill I can use as well, for the sugar beet and for the sugar cane. And we're going to need sugar probably in some of our productions as well. But yeah, there is quite a few productions I haven't put on the map yet, and I do like them because they do different recipes. But this is the money maker, guys. This is going to make me so rich, it's going to be unbelievable. Right, let's get this going. This is one of my wood chip productions. I need to start that. Right, let's set that. Like I said, we can just build anything from wood chip basically. And I think these walls, fabricated walls, is going to give us the most money, I think, just from wood chip. So yeah, right, there's nothing distributed over to the spinnery yet, but I'll just put it all on distributing and activate them, and then I'll leave on storing. This building actually needs diesel before I can start the production. And like I said, these are going to be the ones for distributing my eggs around the map when I start producing them, because I haven't got no chickens yet. This is going to distribute my wool and my goat's milk. So I need to have all these on distributing, just in case one distributes to the other, if that makes sense. Because I got 2 of these types, but one of them's for goats, one of them's for sheep, and one of them's going to give me goat's milk, and one of them's going to give me wool. But they might sort of go into each other, they might send them to each other, if that makes sense. So I better put them all on distributing just in case. But yeah, this video's gone on really long, guys. Just because I didn't want to miss anything out again. Right, let's start that up and running. I've got both of them up and running. Yeah, I just need to come around and sort all these out properly. Right then, yeah, I think I'll leave it there, guys, because this has gone on well too long. Yeah, let me know what you think of the series so far, guys. I'm trying to get as many videos out as I can. Thanks for your time as always, guys. I'm going to carry on and sort out all my fields and everything now. But thanks for your time as always, guys. Much, much appreciated. Bye!